What's up, Raiders? I'm Mimi Armas.
And I'm MJ Lopez, and welcome to the very first episode of RaiderTake for this new school year.
That's right, MJ. All year long, we bring you the biggest sports stories every single month.
Starting right now.
To kick it off, we'll spark things up in the studio with our debate.
Okay, that was fun, but now let's get serious. The level above high school.
For halftime, we'll meet someone whose school spirit has come full circle in a surprising way.
Most looking forward to for myself is just learning how to be a better leader, how to be a better coach, and how to be a better example.
And finally, Nick dives into the question that is challenging the limits of competition.
Sure, esports have some rapid hand movements, but it's not exactly a full body workout.
Time to turn up the energy because RaiderTake starts now.
You might be crazy, okay?
It's great to be back, and I say we set the tone right away.
Absolutely, and Raider Rumble is just a spot for that.
Here we go.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Hendrik Schmilstein, and this is The Rumble, your spot for debating everything from Gulliver Sports to the latest headlines in the pros.
Exactly, Hendrix. And if there's sports and there's a strong opinion, we're diving straight in.
And a fair warning, things might get messy.
So without further ado, let's jump into The Rumble. All right, Dom, what do you have for Gulliver Sports?
Well, our varsity football team has a couple of important games coming up, so make sure to go out and support your Raiders.
And that's not all. The girls varsity volleyball team have a couple games back home coming up, so make sure you don't miss out and support our girls.
And finally, our bowling and cross-country teams have some upcoming events, so make sure to wish them good luck. Kicking us off, I was wondering, if you dropped us three into a varsity football game and gave us 10 carries, how many yards do you think you'd get?
Personally, me, I think I'm just getting a straight 10. I mean, I'm gonna get the ball handed off to me. I'm not that strong, not that fast, so I'm just gonna dive. Hope for the best, maybe get 1 yard, sacrifice my body, but that's what you gotta do in football.
That's the worst take I've ever heard in my life, okay? Me personally, one take, 20 yards, okay? I can read an O-line like it's a book. The second they open, I'm gone. 20 yards, one take. I might not get up for the second one, but at least it's 20 yards, okay?
Only book you can read is the one in the library. Plus, you guys are acting like if you try that hard, you're even gonna make it to the 10th carry. Give me 5 yards. Backwards. Buddy, I'm not putting my body on the line in a varsity football game. I'm going down right behind the line of scrimmage for a half-yard loss, and I'll take my negative 5 yards. That's not that bad.
Okay, that was fun, but now let's get serious. The level above high school, college football. It's been a very eventful year so far, with a ton of emerging players. So it's only right to ask, who's your favorite to win the Heisman this year?
For me, give me the guy from the U, Carson Beck. He's having a great season so far. The U is second in the nation right now. He's thrown for almost 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, top 10 in completion percentage. And they beat Notre Dame this year. Notre Dame was in the Natty last year. And they have weapons, Mark Fletcher. They have Malachi Tony. He's gonna continue his success throughout the entire season.
How about this? You might be crazy, okay? I'm gonna take the other Florida candidate, Tommy Castellanos, from Tallahassee, okay? He's #1 in big time throw percentage, #1 in yards per attempt, okay? And he's doing this with a team that he beat last year. First game of the season at Ireland. That's
You know what else? Your boy
inspiring.
Castellanos is #1 in stat padding against East Texas A&M. Bro, this dude wasn't top 10 in any of those stats you even named before he played East Texas A&M. All of a sudden, he's amazing just because he played them. The dude's mid.
Okay, are we just gonna brush past how he beat top 8 Alabama first game of the season, okay? And can I remind you the score? 37-17.
That's actually wrong. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 37. Pretty sure it was 32.
It was 37, okay?
All right. Well, you guys have these obvious takes. I just can't get with the times, man. It's gonna be an underdog. And coming to a stretch where he plays 3 consecutive ranked opponents, don't be surprised if Jordan Mayava leads the USC Trojans to a 3-0 ranked record and finds himself at the top of that Heisman leaderboard. I mean, the stats don't even tell this dude's story. He's looked electric on the field. And with Mateer down with injury, there's no one in his way from him in that Heisman trophy. Who do you guys have for the national championship? Because we know I have Oregon, right, guys? Dude, come on. The only reason they didn't win last year was because their defense was kind of mid. But this year, their defensive identity has shifted all the way over. They're one of the scariest defenses in the country. And offense, they got true freshman DeCorian Moore looking like the next coming to Jeremiah Smith.
Talking about Jeremiah Smith, guess who actually has Jeremiah Smith? The Ohio State Buckeyes. Call me a casual, I got the reigning champs going back to back.
I don't trust the Buckeyes, bro. So chill, bucko. I mean, my boy DeCorey Moore has a higher offensive grade than your boy Jeremiah Smith. There's levels to this.
Okay, you like talking about defense a lot, apparently. How about Caleb Downs Jr. on the defensive side, proven to be the best defender in the nation right now. Along with that, their defense is top one in points allowed per game at 5.33. Also, their offense is averaging 40.
Guess what? Oregon's averaging 50. There's differences to this. Dante Moore's a top 3 Heisman candidate for a reason. His throws have been electric, all right? And with his connection with DeCorey Moore, it's insane. That more-to-more connection is more passing yards, more touchdowns, and a national championship for Ohio
I'm sorry,
State.
did I just hear you say more touchdowns? Okay, because the last I remember Fernando Mendoza throwing for the most touchdowns, okay? And with his Indiana Hoosiers, the #1 graded team in the country, okay? And they have the #1 offense, top 5 defense, and top 5 special teams. That's eliteness on every side of the ball, right? And they're not doing this with random teams like Pac-12, right? They're literally doing this against Illinois, right? 63-10. They beat them 63-10. That's 50 points. That's 7 touchdowns. I did the math for you.
All right, first off, why are you dissing on my Washington State Cougars, bro? The Pac-12 is not. But that was not 7 touchdowns, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, that was 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, let me add something though. I'm sure your quarterback's been sacked more than once this year, probably.
Like 4.
The Ohio State line is so good that Julian Sayin has only been sacked once in his entire career. The O-line is clearly the best in the nation right now.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, buddy, but ducks eat Buckeyes for breakfast. Literally. And I don't even know what a Hoosier is. You definitely made that up. Like a Hoosier? What even is that? Like
At least I'm not a Buckeye. At least I'm not a Buckeye.
Right,
Yeah, at least we're not
Guys,
Buckeyes. At least we're not nuts. Well, that's it for today's Rumble. Thanks for tuning in, Raiders.
We'll be back with more takes and debates.
Because at this table, nobody holds back.
This has been
The Rumble.
Now, let's meet the coach who's lifting our cheerleading team to new heights. Sophia Franco has our story.
For Amanda Gonzalez, life has done a full twist. Back to the same place, but now with a whole new role.
When I went to college, I went to the University of Florida, and I realized I missed dance. So I tried out for the dance team. It was like the best experience of my life. And then when I came back, someone reached out, they needed a cheer coach, and like they really wanted an alum, and I was really excited. And so I'm learning more about cheer every day and kind of like helping connect our dance and cheer programs together.
Before graduating from Gulliver in 2020, Amanda spent her high school career dancing for the Raiders and continued for the Gators at the University of Florida for 3 years. And now she returns, coaching more than just routines.
I would say she has been just the person that I can trust and confide in. Me being able to talk to her about everything, has helped me grow as a person and as a cheerleader. I think she was a great addition to the Gulliver team in general, not only as a coach, but as a mentor.
5, 6, 7. Amanda cares a lot about you from the first interaction she has with you. So I think especially as a mentor, she will do a great job in that role because she will make an individual connection with every single person that she interacts with.
This is a new beginning for me, just switching over to the coaching side, especially since I pretty much just finished the athletic side. So really taking what I learned, what I loved, what I didn't, and all the things that I experienced as an athlete, and then better preparing the girls and trying to be the best coach that I can be for them.
For Amanda, it's more than just cheer. It's about giving back to the place where it all began. For Raider Vision, I'm Sophia Franco, reporting.
After the break, we'll jump right back into action to see how the idea of sports has changed over time. Stay tuned.
This game of football is not easy. Excuses exist all around us, but on this field, there are no excuses. Circumstance will not change our stance, because today we have a chance to fight hard and bleed a while as a unit and as a team. And now it begins.
For the final play, Nick Greinberg breaks down the debate between traditional sports and esports. Let's get his take.
If he can make it to the end zone, this will be the championship-winning touchdown.
Dude, my heart is racing. Feels like the last few seconds of a championship game.
Bro, I'm sweating. One wrong move and it's all over.
Oh, let's go! Finally!
Yeah. We're basically pro athletes at this point.
Pro athletes? I wouldn't go about saying all of that. Esport players are just as skilled and competitive as regular athletes, but without the physical activity, some people say that it's just gaming, which makes me think, are esports real sports? Competitive gaming takes skill, and lots of it. These players are using strategy, reflexes, and teamwork, all while executing up to 400 actions per minute, more than any traditional sport. And don't think it's easy. In intense matches, elite players can reach heart rates of up to 180 beats per minute, which is similar to marathon runners.
Next level.
Plus, the world is recognizing it. There are over 175 colleges that give scholarships for esports, and the US government is granting athlete visas for pro players. Now, if sports are about competition and global reach, the League of Legends 2021 World Championship got 73.8 million viewers. That's more than the Super Bowl that year. But let's be real, sitting in a chair doesn't compare to actually moving your body. Esport players burn from 21 to 26 calories per hour, while basketball players are burning up to 300. And by definition, sports require physical activity. Sure, esports have some rapid hand movements, but it's not exactly a full body workout. Even major sport leagues aren't convinced. The NCAA refuses to consider esports an athletic competition, and the Olympics are considering whether they should even be included. So are esports considered real sports? Well, if we define sports by skill, strategy, and competition, then they've earned their spot. But if the deciding factor is physical exertion, then esports will always be just a game. Either way, millions are tuning in, and records are being broken. But the competition just keeps getting more fierce. So I better start practicing. Right, Dom?
Let's get her going.
For Raider Vision, I'm Nick Greinberg, reporting.
Wow, Mimi, what a lineup we went through today.
No kidding, MJ. There are always things going on in the world of Raider sports.
Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time on RaiderTake.